Alright, this is Shaun bringing you a deck profile on the new Dark Irregulars deck that I have. It's going to be built around Reggy, which is found in the new BTO 7. So for those who's going to have the BTO 3 English Dark Irregulars, you won't find some of the cards here. So this is a new tree. This is a new starter, which is the Greedy Hand. So the effect is that if you write over a grade 1, you can call this the Rearguard Circle. Counterblast 1 card from the damage zone. Put this card back into Soul. Choose your go through your deck, search for grade 2 and lower or lower, and put it into your Soul. So it basically lets you set up cards like the motorbike over here, or the carriage. Yep. So this deck basically revolves around what card is in the Soul. And as Reggy's effect is that if it has 15 or more souls, it gets +2 critical forever. So that's a very good thing. So this deck, my deck is going to be revolving around Reggy. Alright, moving on. We're going to have 2 draws. 2 heals, 4 heals, alright. I played 2 different types of heals just to mess with people's mind. They think I'm playing 8 heals, which basically I'm not. Alright. For 2 draws and 2 more draws. Same thing. People think I'm playing 8 draws, which is not. And 4 crit, 8 crit. Alright. So when people think that I have 8 draws in my trigger, yep, they get double critical. They die. Yep. Alright, move that one side. Moving on, we're gonna have the great ones. Great ones, we're gonna have 2 alluring succubus. What it does that when you boost the Vanguard and it attack hits, you can soul charge 1, which is a very good thing for Reggy. Alright, next we're gonna have this succubus. Basically its effects that when you play it, yep, this one, this card, yep, this when you play it, soul charge 1. Basically adds more soul. Okay. And 2 lightning bolt. This is the new card found in BTO 7. The effect is that when you rest this card, soul charge 1. So in this deck, this card is very dependent whether or not you use this, because you rest it doesn't mean you cannot actually boost your attack, but it gives you 1 soul per turn, and 2 of it means 2 souls per turn. Whereas this card, you just when you play, you soul charge 1. Whereas this you can use the next turn to actually soul charge again if you do not have enough souls. Yep, so I just play 2 of them. 1 perfect guard, because I do not have more of it. So if you do have this, please let me know in the comment box below. Yep, thank you. 4 Amons, little Amons. The effect is that if you have 6 or more souls, this card is a 9k. So the advantage of this card may not provide soul, but it's a very good 9k booster. So yep. And 4 motorbikes, demon bikes they call it. Where this card's effect that for each card in soul, this card gains +2k. So with 3 cards of them in soul, this card boosts for 12. Right? I'll come to that later, explaining more in details what this card is for. Put that aside. Grade 2 lineup. We're gonna have 1 Emblem Master. When this card attacks and hits the Vanguard, Soul Blast 1, Soul Charge 3 cards. 2 of this guy. When you put this guy in the Guidance Circle, either by intercepting or from your hand, you Soul Charge 2. Just 2 of them. 2 Succubus. When this card's in the Vanguard, for each card you summon, Soul Charge 1 card. It's very situational whether or not you have this in your hand when you start the game. If you do not have this, you actually can use Greedy Hand over here and search your deck for this girl and put it in, because her purpose is only in turn 2 when you write grade 2. Other than that, she's basically useless, but she's a 9k. Alright, and 4 Carriage. Grade 2 8k, the same ability as the Demon Bike. For each copy in Soul, this card is 2k. Alright. So what makes me play so many of this in Soul +2k, you may say, is because of 1 is this card. Same thing, the same effect as the grade 2. Same effect as the grade 1. Alright, what's so good about them is that for each of their card in Soul, they get 2k. And what gives you the ability to put cards in the Soul? Which is this guy, Reggy. Alright, I'm playing 4 grade 3s and 4 Reggy. Alright, what's so scary about Reggy is that if you have 15 souls, this card gains 2k, 2 critical, permanently. So with 15 crit, this guy attacks for 3 damage each turn. Yeah. And the second ability is that when you write this card as a Vanguard, you may choose a card in your rear guards, search your deck for up to 3 copies of them, and put in the Soul. So what makes this deck so strong again? So just say I write this, I select him, I can put up to 3 of them into Soul, underneath, yep. This card is now 12k. Likewise, if I do it to this, it's a 14k. And if I do it to the grade 3, this guy, it's a 16k. So this deck revolves around a lot around him, which is Reggy. So in my opinion, this deck is very fun to play. Very fun to play, you know, when you do crit 3 and people go, what? Yeah. And yep, this is a Reggy SP. I got one of them, very nice, shiny. This is the normal one, it's only a double rare. Yep, these are all available in the Booster 7, the new set 7. Not out yet. Yep, in English. So this is my Reggy deck, hope you guys like it. Thank you.